I suppose I'll start. No. Oh, right, okay.
He started.
We started the recording.
Oh.
Shall we get started?
Right.
I do.
Just hop on and talk about whatever, Lex. Just do a podcast. Superman, I'm not doing a fucking podcast.
Well,
Hi, my name is Shimon O'Brien.
I'm Mega
And
Silver
along-
3000.
I'll try to extend them.
My name is Jeff.
That's Retro Mini Me. He doesn't know how to say his actual name for once.
My name is Jeff.
Anyways.
And continuing off from last time with our podcast, we shall continue with our Sega talks, right?
Yeah, so
Welcome back to Sega Talks.
as of this time, I still haven't gotten around to Yakuza Infinite Wealth since I'm still on 3. It's kind of the low point of the series for me so far. I haven't played the first 2 games on PS2, but so far from what I'm playing, 3 is the most clunkiest one. And I mean, the story's interesting and all, but gameplay-wise, it's not the best. And it's still stupid that Infinite Wealth has the New Game Plus behind a paywall when all of them had it in their base games.
Yeah.
So then we were moved on to Persona 3 Reloaded, right?
We didn't get to talk too much about it, I think.
Yeah.
So, why don't we talk about that then?
So from what I've seen, it's basically Persona 3 with Persona 5's gameplay and DNA.
I mean, I would be more saying it's based... I mean, most mainline console games are based on... I would say at best it is basically just having the looks of Persona 5.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it would just look like it's back to how it is on PS2 on Persona 3.
So it's pretty much a full remake.
Yeah.
Not exactly.
I played a little bit of...
It still has the gameplay of Persona 3.
I played a
It
little...
was the first one to add the social link.
Actually,
But otherwise, the
What
dungeon
did the
crawls
first
back.
Persona game even did?
The first Persona game was just an RPG.
So it's just a generic RPG with nothing interesting.
I played a little bit of Free Portable on the Switch, and it's good, but the visual novel style and lack of anime cutscenes does
Visual novel
sort of
style,
take
does that
me
mean-
out of it a little bit.
Wait. If it's a visual novel style, does that mean you can date other people in that game as well?
No,
Can you date anyone?
You can't. You mean every Persona game lets you date them. Well, except for the first 2.
Imagine. Oh, do you want help with that? Yes. So are you able to just date? Do you want? So imagine being able to date. Right.
Date what?
Sorry. What are you looking for?
Do I have this roughly?
Usually yes. It seems end. Yeah.
The best way I could say this
Sorry.
is this.
There's also this
Portable
one.
is just basically
It is also.
is basically a less powerful version of the original Persona 3.
Yeah, I kind of
It-
got that much.
Since of course you can actually have the anime cutscenes are actually in the PS2 version.
Yeah.
And well,
sorry about that.
the only thing that Persona 3 Portable did right is actually allow you to control your party members. Since in the original you couldn't do jack shit about them. You can only control your actions. Everyone else, you just have to pray to God that the AI actually knows how to use the weaknesses.
I see.
That's at least one thing, but other than that, the models just worked for the time, that's it, because they didn't look quite really good.
Yeah, now that you mentioned the whole you can't control your party members in the PS2 version, that's making me a bit reconsider. Now I haven't played the PS2 version, but I'm kind of reconsidering which is really better, having a game where it has cutscenes and style, but you're not able to control your party members, or a version where you can control your party members, but at the cost of
But you
the
basically,
visuals.
yeah, that's what I can say. And I feel like Reloaded is basically doing at least both worlds right.
Yeah.
But more like how with
So I guess
Persona 5.
if you play Persona 5 3 Reloaded is basically that. You'd be able to jump onto it if you know what your stuff from Persona 5.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. The one thing that is different about Persona 3, I guess the one thing is also the fact that Persona 3 Reloaded has a different voice cast. Yes, it's odd that they actually recast nearly everyone.
Oh, so like the same voice actor. That's.
No, not the same voice actors. I said recast.
Oh, so fair enough.
There's
it makes
only-
sense at least.
there's only, as far as I understand, only one actress is still playing one of her characters. What was it? It was Wonder Woman. You know, Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. You know the one who played Wonder Woman in that game?
I don't know the name of the actress, but
She was the one who played two characters back in the original, but she's only playing one of them again. One of the Velvet Room attendees. But that's about it. The other character is just played by a different actress.
Yeah. I also got to that point in Persona 5 Royal where where Justine and Caroline merge into their one being.
I thought you were about to say murder.
Yeah. So it was actually kind of that I was like, that's the girl from the Persona 3 Velvet Room,
What?
I think
Did she like show up in Reloaded?
Yeah, or no, not Reloaded. I'm playing Portable, and
she didn't show. No.
Wait.
No.
Who is that in the Velvet Room in Persona?
Persona 4. The Persona 4 Velvet Room attendant. That's what you're thinking of.
So he had a different attendant in 3?
In each game, he has a different attendant. Igor will have a different attendant showing up in each game. So, yeah, no.
Anyway, for context viewers, I'm just going, obviously keep going Valley, but damn, I'm gonna miss out on Sonic X Shadow again.
Oh, you're gonna miss the webs. You're gonna miss the possibility of looking at questionable images.
Hardy.
Anyway,
Honestly, I've seen way too many.
Should we try this another time?
no, we can continue going.
Okay.
Let me just continue. Besides, it was just mostly you and me talking so far.
Okay.
It was gonna be me later, but okay.
Sorry. Anyway, shall we continue back where we were?
Okay.
Let's see, what was I saying again?
Every Persona game has a different Velvet Room attendant.
Yeah, more or less, except for Igor. But I did wonder if, because I'm only wondering because if the next game is he going to even show up again or not. Because you know how it goes in Japan with their tradition of what happens when actors pass away.
Yeah, except for with Eggman, I guess.
Yeah.
Because if I remember correctly, Eggman's Japanese actor passed away and
he's still around.
Yeah, because Sonic is a franchise that's popular across the world, they can't just
get rid of him.
Yeah, they can't just kill off Eggman, and plus he's still played by Mike Pollock all these years later.
So since we never did a versus this week, who gets the chocolate? Okay.
You know today?
Yeah.
All right.
But aside from that, I'm only wondering if they're gonna. I'm more surprised. I guess they did recast him probably for this game, at least for the Japanese version.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm not exactly sure who's voicing him back in the English dub. Though, I mean, I guess if there's only one thing I can only hope for, I hope she isn't still around voicing.
Rouge.
Yep, that actress.
See ya.
Okay.
Stay around. Back in the original Persona tree, that woman, was, the current Rouge voice actress. Turi Stigma. I'm just only hoping. I'm not sure if she's still around, but the current Rouge VA.
Yes.
She did originally voice one of the characters back in the original release of Persona Tree. So I'm wondering if she's still around or has she been recasted?
Yeah.
I can only hope she was recasted but I really doubt it because they probably did it before that part happened.
And what's the general consensus on Persona 4, considering it came out 2 years after Persona 3?
I mean, it's a bit hard to say.
Is it? Do people consider it a good game, or?
It's good. I mean, I guess it's just the cast. I guess probably that most people like the characters of Persona 4. I mean, I myself don't have too much experience because I have played it, but I just didn't get far with it. I stuck with mostly 3 and 5. But
I do know that 3 is probably the darkest one.
Yeah, but it handles the darkest subject. Death.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's pretty much it. And 5 definitely handles,
A lot of fucked up things.
As for 4, it's mostly about there's aside from murder
mystery.
A murder mystery. The only other thing is major about his character accepting who they truly are. Basically to not hide their true self.
Yeah, and is Golden the best version?
Yeah, it is the best version. It is the improved version.
Okay.
You want to know what was released on first though?
PS Vita.
Yeah, the dead PlayStation console right there.
And it released 4 years after the original.
Yeah, it just wasn't a really great. It wasn't a smart move from Atlas.
And Persona 3 came out in 2006 for the PS2, which I'd understand considering that was the year the PS3 came out. But I'm kind of wondering, why did Persona 4 come out on PS2 and not PS3?
You think I understand how Atlas thought of that?
Was it just because the PS3 was harder to develop for?
Maybe, but I don't know what Atlas was thinking back then.
Yeah, the PS2 was...
the only thing I know is that Persona 4 is somewhat... You can get it on PS3. You just have to download it. Yeah, it's just... You just have to pay up on the PlayStation Store, that's it. That's the only way you can play Persona 4.
So it was a digital exclusive.
Yeah, for PS3.
Kind of like Yakuza 5.
Huh. Yeah, I guess you could say that, yeah.
Yeah, and...
It's just an odd move.
Yeah, but considering it came out 2 years after the first one, so I guess it's still good, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
But I think Golden is just the better version to go for.
Yeah, I think they made the right move with Persona 5 by, they were developing it for the PS3, but by the time it came out, the PS4 was already 3 years old, so they released a PS3 and a PS4 version.
Yeah, probably the best thing they had. If I'm right, though, as well, they used Catherine as a test of sort, I think. The current art style that they have currently.
Yeah.
I think Catherine was the first game they used to test it. So that was before... So the current style we have in Persona now, I think it's because of Catherine that we have an idea of why we got the looks of what the characters are.
I see.
But if there is one thing I'm wondering about, it's how punishing the social link is. So you know how Persona 5 is much more nicer with it.
Yeah.
And do you know how punishing it is in Tree?
How does it work? If
Let's just say if you don't spend, let's say, a certain amount of time with them, let's say maybe a few weeks or 2, they might start considering, let's say your confidence will start questions, I guess you could say. And they'll think, and they'll ask you, and they might ask you a question, or they might just wonder if they really are your friend, and this can result in, what's the word? You lose a few benefits. You lose the benefits of your confidant rank, and you have to work up the effort to try and be a friend again.
Yeah, and Persona 5 has so many confidants that they probably just decided...
It was just not worth bringing back that punishment system.
Yeah. Cause,
Look, I don't think that's a bad idea. I think it can work, but...
Yeah, I can't max out all the confidence before... I couldn't max out all the confidence before getting to the end part. I still haven't beaten the game yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm near the end.
Yeah, you know what my favorite part is, though? You must have had a fun time when you killed off Senator Armstrong again. You remember, how Shido just transforms into Senator Armstrong?
Shido.
The guy with all the muscles, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Helios.
Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Right. So, I am interested in seeing how Reloaded works, and I'm gonna try and get to it at some point.
Yeah.
But you know what? My favorite part is the memes. My favorite meme is when the guy from Futurama and Breaking Bad's protagonist show up in there and just go like...
Yeah, Walter White shows up in the classroom and asks, "Chemistry, what is it the study of?"
Yeah, and I just can't believe it. They somehow got Walter White there, though he somehow screwed up his... Though it sounds like they just took different takes from his lines.
Or
we all know what exactly it is, actually.
Yeah.
Because it isn't actually... We all know it's actually not... They probably just used
yeah,
AI.
they probably used AI.
But hey, it's a video for... Hey, at least it's a YouTube video, not a not the actual game.
Yeah.
Though imagine for some fucking reason.
Imagine Bryan Cranston's agent getting a call from Atlas saying, "Oh, hey Brian, I got a call from this company called Atlas Games. They want you to do. They're offering you a performance for a game called Persona 3 Relocked and Loaded."
And they want you to display as your iconic character, Walter White from Breaking Bad. Totally will make sense.
Okay, at this point, when am I gonna stop playing Walter White? Sure, I'll take it. What's the pay?
I forgot to pay. I'm gonna check for a moment. Okay, but like, do you think you're gonna get it yourself? Reloaded.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's, again, it looks like Persona 3 with Persona 5's DNA and Code of Paint, so eventually I will get to it, but I'll probably, I don't know, I'll probably need a break after playing a lot of Persona 5.
Yeah, trust me, I think you do after him.
Borgerman.
The only thing I'm really wondering about is how the ending will work. I know X, you probably know the spoilers a small bit, don't you, of the original?
Oh.
Persona 3.
Oh, yeah. Well, a few.
I just wonder, like, if they're gonna have another new ending or not, like, if they might add one or not, or are they just gonna stick with the original endings they had currently? Hard to say, but the only other downside I know is you don't get to play as the female protagonist. Bit of a shame, but I guess maybe Persona 6 will finally grant us the female protagonist we wanted to play as for years.
Yeah.
If not, I think someone's gonna riot.
So, what about Sonic X Shadow Generations?
I can't believe it. I can't believe they went to DeviantArt and got an idea for a thumbnail. And the title. Like seriously,
it looks like a fan did it.
Like I don't mind. I don't think it's like we're talking about the character poses or the
thumbnail they used for the Sonic X Shadow Generations part. That thing looks like a fan did it.
Yeah, but the title? Like the title logo. How do you think the title logo? Do you think it looks better or worse?
I don't know, but...
honestly though, the thumbnail didn't really look that good.
Yeah. But the game itself looks like it's Sonic Generations, so...
it looks like Sonic Generation. They just slapped another game in there.
Yeah. Kind of funny how Shadow looks like he's out of Sonic Forces, yet the Sonic Generations is still Sonic Generations.
Yeah, like, what were they thinking? Not a bad idea in theory, but like, it does look a bit jarring, doesn't it?
I guess, but honestly, as long as it's not another Sonic Colors Ultimate, I'm down to play Sonic Generations again and get a Shadow story with it.
The only thing we can only hope for? Shadow's at least written better.
Yeah, and hope that do you know who's porting the game? Is it Sonic Team or
Sonic Team? I think. I don't think anyone else is working on it, so it's Sonic Team.
So I guess Sega learned their lesson from hiring a bunch of blind squirrels.
With a few of them being also deaf. Like how many times has everyone gonna make a joke about the fact that blind squirrels are actually blind squirrels, and some of them are also deaf?
You may say that blind squirrel are to blame for Sonic Colors Ultimate, but you also have to remember Sega approved the game.
True. I seriously just wonder why the fuck did this happen?
Yeah, how did Sega look at Sonic Colors Ultimate and say, yeah, that's good enough, we'll put it out?
Like what? Did someone in the board team go like, fuck, we need to release this?
Like, were they really that eager to release it? Like, oh shit, Sonic's 30th anniversary's coming up, we gotta release something! What about this game? Oh yeah, it's a Wii game. It's like 10 years old. It'll be fun.
The nostalgia will be there. No one will have it, and then followed by a flame war. Like seriously, and as much as I want to say, like the one thing I'm actually wondering is this, because you know how I think Sonic Colors Ultimate had the opportunity to somewhat fix up the story a bit, or combine elements of the DS story.
Well, that would probably require it to be a full remake from the ground up, to be honest.
Yeah, but I just feel this could have at least been it could have been a nice fix. It could have done better, but no. We had to get a bug. We had to get a filthy bug come over with us. and make it look worse. Like seriously, like Sonic Colors is fine, but porting a Wii game should not be hard.
Yeah, like.
But no, someone said, but no, blind squirrel. They hired a bunch of blind and deaf squirrels, and then someone at Sega was like, "Yeah, this will work.
Yeah,
nothing will go wrong."
Say whatever you will about Mortal Kombat or Batman Arkham Knight on the Switch. It should have been easy to port a Wii game to the freaking Switch.
But nope. No. I mean, at least this time we can. I mean, with at least generations. It looks alright, but we don't know.
Yeah. With how Sonic Team has been the last few years, I'm still keeping my guard up, but...
Like, I'm sorry.
Like,
I have this spear. I'm holding this spear right now for me keeping guard.
Yeah, and the fact that now Sonic Origins wasn't as big of a disaster as Retro said, but it still had
it took a patch to fix up a few other bugs, but otherwise,
it should have been easier.
But like, how does Sonic Team blow our expectations again? They just exist. It's just how they do it, right?
Yeah, and they wanted Frontiers to be like their comeback game so that they'd be taken seriously as a AAA development studio again. Which, look, sure, they're gonna have a bigger budget. That's good and all. But Sonic Frontiers has a lot of pop-in issues.
It's just alright. It's just an okay game.
Yeah, like there's just 3 themes: grass, desert, and volcano. Another grass theme and another grass theme.
Oh, don't forget, one of those grass themes is just a repeat of the other one.
Yeah.
What were they thinking again? Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking either.
Yeah.
It's honestly, I can only hope that. Honestly, the only thing I'm gonna say is I'm looking more forward to the Shadow segment, but I'm at the same time still on my guard for that one.
Yeah.
It has this Hedgehog engine too. That much is clear, right?
From the looks of it, yeah. From the way Shadow
apparently
looks.
People are mentioning that there's some animations from Sonic Frontiers as well.
I guess.
Look, other than that, let's just see what they do. We can only see what they can do best, but it just looks like they're just gonna leave Sonic Generations as it is.
Yeah.
It's just more of a shame in my opinion, because they could have, actually made the story better. Like, remember how much did the original existed in the game?
None.
Exactly! They could have done something. They could have just actually fixed the damn story. But if they're focused on the Shadow thing, then that means we're just gonna have nothing. We're just gonna be playing the damn story. It just exists now. Oh, fuck. Like, as much as I think Sonic X Shadow Generations could be interesting, you can't deny it. We can't deny this.
Keep our guard up.
Keep our guard up. And we're probably gonna have to expect disappointment with the Sonic Generations part, because it just isn't. It just, fuck. Not to mention, you know the one thing that also bothers me?
What?
That's separate. It's linked. There's not you know how Generations is already on Steam.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, are they just gonna get rid of the actual Generations on Steam?
Oh my gosh,
then just slap the other one over?
Yeah, that would be horrible. Cause from my knowledge, the Generations modding community is really big.
Yeah, it would be just a shame for all that hard work to go away.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Has it been confirmed?
No, but remember when how Sonic Origins got close to Sonic Origins release?
They delisted all the classic Sonic games off the Xbox 360 store.
They could just do that. Crazy idea, Sega. Hear me out. Just put the Shadow add-on it. Just put the Shadow add-on as a DLC for the original Generations on Steam. But that would be too much effort for you, won't it?
Yeah, they want to make more money. They want to charge as much for the game as they want.
Of course they would.
Yeah.
They don't know how to say Walter White's name at all. Because he's so goddamn right. Other than that, I just think... Look, I'm just keeping my spear around.
Yeah.
Because I am not Because I can't trust you 1 second for a minute. You may have gotten me once with Frontiers for looking good for a few minutes. But that was it. A few minutes, and then I stopped caring.
Yeah.
I mean, how long did it take you to stop caring about Frontiers, if you don't mind me asking?
Probably a few months after I beat it, I was like, yeah, this was a good game. I really enjoyed it. And then over the next few months, I just stopped thinking about it and then played some better games, including, I'm sorry I keep mentioning this, but I also played God of War Ragnarok, and I was like, yeah, this is much better. Like,
you know what Sonic game I think of? Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure 1,
yeah,
Sonic Unleashed,
Sonic
Colors, even
Sonic,
if it...
Yeah,
Sonic Colors is alright, actually.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
good.
Generations is good.
Generations.
But we can't forget Sonic 06.
Ah, yes, the greatness that is Sonic 06.
It is peak. It is just peak gaming.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can't forget Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and and no one can forget Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Ah, yes. It had such a good story for a game from 1994.
Oh, and then there's Sonic 1, 2,
Wait.
CD.
I think I just realized
Yeah?
Sonic 2, released in 2022, 30 years after Sonic 2 on the Mega Drive. Sonic 3 and the Knuckles Show are releasing in 2024, 30 years after Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
My God. Jesse, we just went on we just jumped on a conspiracy. We have to cook.
Let's do it, Mr. White!
We just need a lot of things, and here's my shopping list. We're just gonna get ready.
Okay, now we'll buy everything in the same store like last time, yo!
Yeah, you got it. How well did I do that one?
Pretty well.
Okay, but so should we just talk about the other Sega games that were announced? Or do you want to close off your thoughts on X Generation?
You got any thoughts on Sonic Generations Remastered?
Bit interesting. Interested on the show. Sorry. Shadow side of things, but other than that,
You don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Do you think Sonic Generations is a good game?
it's alright. I think it's a good game. Something I'm not really too interested in, but still.
So, do we continue talking about Sonic, or... I mean, there is the Knuckles show. There was a Knuckles show.
Yeah, the Knuckles show was just announced recently, so
Yeah, like, what do you want to talk... What can we say?
it's the production value, like Retro said in the chat earlier, it is definitely, well, maybe not as much as the movies, but it's definitely on par.
One thing for certain is that the first guy who got punched by Knuckles in the trailer is sure as hell dead.
And
Yeah.
they certainly won't wake up afterwards.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm wondering though, I have to say, wasn't there like another echidna that showed up for a moment as well?
Oh yeah, I think that's supposed to be Knuckles' father?
But
or who is it?
how should I know? I thought they all died.
He
Didn't
just
they-
said, I never saw him again. So I guess it's ambiguous of what happened to the
So
echidna?
it's either-
So wait, does that mean even
alive
Longclaw is
or
alive?
dead or what?
So even Longclaw is probably alive?
Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I have a
I mean,
feeling
the only thing I know
Longclaw's
for sure
alive.
is that somehow Sonic is now becoming a Twitch streamer. I can't believe Sonic is now going on TikTok.
Why do I feel also with the whole Knuckles riding a motorcycle? I feel like that would be a funny, interesting thing of him and Shadow being friends over their love of motorcycles.
I mean, technically speaking, he did kind of ride a motorcycle once, I think. Was it not exact motorcycle, but it was, back in All Stars Racing 1.
Oh yeah.
It was a kind of it.
It was
was
like
a
an
quad.
ATV.
Yeah,
Quad, basically.
but a kind of bike, yeah.
Knuckles, going the wrong way!
wrong way to hell.
I was just thinking of that time you showed us that glitch in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, and you're like driving off the wrong side of the track, and then Retro was like, "You're doing pretty good."
You know what I remember actually as well? Remember when Retro fell through a stage and transformed? He just he was just in last place, but he was near last place, but now he was in total last place after falling into the stage itself.
Although,
and he was like, what?
Although, speaking of All-Stars transformed, of him just saying, oh, what the time that game trash is like, oh, I'm the winner, and you're like, no, you didn't win in Retro, get good.
Yeah. I remember that. That was just funny.
Yeah, that was the ultimate roast.
Indubitably, my good sir. But as well, there's the hat from the Sonic anime movie, which that's nice.
I think that was in the first movie as well.
Although that was
remember when he picked up that the hat was one of his valuables.
To be honest, the hat did look
that's nice.
bit
Maybe I'll just check over again.
If I recall, the hat in that one was a bit different from the hat Knuckles wore, but I guess close enough.
Yeah, I think so. But it's nice that they're referencing the good old movie.
Yeah.
How much do you remember that movie?
I remember it well enough.
I think we all remember that one quote that Sonic is well known for in that movie.
Shut up, Tails!
Aside from that one, the other one. The other mean one.
You might know everything I'm gonna do, but that's not gonna help you since I know everything you're gonna do. Strange, isn't it? Oh, actually, I just thought of this. When we were playing Sonic and the Secret Rings and Retro sounded like a cat when he was doing that, you should have put in the Morgana van.
Why didn't I think of that? I mean, yeah, it's like I probably should have done that, but if we ever do it again, and if he does that sound one more time, I will put it in. But other than that, I mean, yeah, it does look interesting. The show looks interesting, and I'm interested. Just too shame I have to. It's in Paramount Plus.
Yeah. Before you say anything else, I was gonna say I thought of that joke when I was going through Mementos, and Makoto was like, "Nice engine sound." Wait, engine?
Huh. I guess you remember the fact that you can pet Morgana.
Yeah. Didn't get a trophy for it though.
That's a shame. They didn't give us a trophy for that.
Yeah. Anyways, so
Speaking of trophies, if I recall, sorry to interrupt, in Yasuo's Sonic Planet, when you first head back to Kabuto, it says, welcome, you get a trophy that straight up says, welcome back! I shit you not, it's just like, Q just says, great, now I'm back to this bloody town, and it says, yeah, welcome back! Says the trophy.
Oh, there's a trophy. I see. Oh, and there's another one. So it's gonna be one of those games, huh? Okay, PlayStation, you can stop giving me trophies. I'm Deadpool here.
Well, to be
I get it.
Well, to be honest, I do feel like that one was just as a Josh's jab.
Yeah.
Let's see, there's also, but as well as, I don't know, is there much else to say?
Yeah, it's a shame. It's kind of funny that there's been 2 Sonic shows as of recently. One is exclusive to Netflix, and one is exclusive to Paramount Plus.
Weird deals, I would say.
And the first 2 Sonic movies are currently on Netflix in Ireland right now.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, put that music in there.
Yeah, companies all trying to get their own slice of the streaming service pie.
No doubt.
I mean, if that pie even
Sonic Prime is good. We all know that, and we agree with that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I mean, it's just for me. I like it as a show on its own. But if you say it's canon to the games, I'm just gonna have to tell you, stop. It's just a different continuity. It's like saying Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is canon to the Arkhamverse.
Yeah, exactly.
It isn't.
Yeah.
Nope. Let's just say every single whole Arkham fan is basically saying, oh, this game is canon to it. Every Arkham fan, nope, it's truly in the fire. Nope.
Yeah, that's probably me right now with anyone trying to convince me Prime is canon to the games.
Yeah, and
you cannot convince me. It's impossible to, and you never will.
Yeah, and that's me with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. They retconned so much shit and did Batman so dirty. I refuse to acknowledge that it's canon.
I swear, did you think like someone at Sega and Warner Bros. Were like, hey, make it canon to the thing that is very popular, just like, you know, and the guys were like, fuck it, sure.
Yeah, I feel like that's how it went down. Warner Bros. Were like, hey, Rocksteady, make this canon to your Arkham games. We'll make more money.
And the guys were like, fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
I swear, if there was one person that did say, maybe not, like whoever that person was, at least you thought about it for a few minutes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I think that's the same what happened with Prime.
Yeah.
I just think someone thought, hey, let's make it canon to the games, and they were just too deep into already finishing up the characterization and didn't realize too late that they are very different.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm bringing up Prime too much, but you know me.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's also
a lot.
there is also Sonic 3.
Yeah, the logo was revealed, and Jim Carrey is confirmed to be playing Robotnik again. So
And Crush 40 is going to be there.
Really?
I mean, I thought they were. Like, are they not? Like, didn't someone from Crush 40 say that it'll be in the movie?
I hope so. That would be cool. And Live and Learn has to be in the movie.
Well, Live and Learn.
And if it's not, there will be a riot. You can guarantee it. A riot is about to be coming.
Yeah. And I think Retro said that Tom Hockenberg or Junkie XL or whoever composed the first two Sonic movies said that he didn't incorporate the music from the games because video game music isn't as good as movie music.
I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah. Like the Mario movie just proves that yes, you can put video game music into movies and make it work.
You just need to try.
Yeah. And like...
Okay.
This is it.
So Live and Learn is going to be in the movie?
Yep.
Okay. Thank God.
Okay, so that's reassuring. I mean, like, Live and Learn is a good finale song. It would work in a movie.
I mean,
just as long as it's not. But if someone puts it in as a ringtone, again, riots are coming into play. If it's not part of the final battle. If it's just there as a ringtone, Sega and Paramount, prepare for a riot. You will not survive it one bit.
Prepare for a bunch of mechs coming at ya!
You guys keep talking for a second, I just need to check something. You don't mind?
Okay, so what other Sega games are coming out? Or do you want to talk about Dune?
Yeah, I'll talk about Dune.
Alright, go ahead.
Because, excited for Dune Part 2 that's coming out in March. Which me and my dad watched the first Dune movie that came out. Well, it's not like the only Dune movie, but it's the one that came out in like 2022, I think? Yeah, 2. It was an interesting, enjoyable movie to watch. It had interesting characters, interesting story, interesting lore and whatnot. It was that. As well as that, though, it is pretty... I'm pretty excited to see how this one goes with it, and how it handles the next part of the book and whatnot. So, quite an interesting one to say. Although, funny thing, sometimes my dad kind of got mixed up with, like, the Imperium of Dune with the Imperium of Man from Warhammer 40k.
I guess it kind of does have a similar name, doesn't it?
Well, it's just slowly Imperium. It doesn't say Imperium Man. He's just suspecting Imperium of Man each time when he heard Imperium. And he was wondering when are the green guys going to show up, aka orcs. What?
So is it a pyramid scheme?
What?
Is it just a pyramid scheme? So is the Imperial Man composed of a bunch of pyramids full of man?
Oh no, it's called Imperium, like Imperium, not pyramid.
Damn it! I was hoping I would kind of get
just
a
so you
pyramid
know,
joke.
we're kind of running short on time at the moment, but
let me just say now.
I'm kind of surprised you're actually excited for a movie. Because you're usually not the movie guy.
Actually, to be honest, I guess the only movies I was excited for would be the Dune, I guess, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and probably the Mario movie as well. I was a bit interested in that.
Indeed, the Mario movie. Indeed, and Retro went into a Sonic rant.
Oh, and
Into a Sonic Mania rant of how great the Mario movie was. Remember
although,
that?
To be honest, there is a... Well, not really the game series haven't played, but I am interested. I have been looking into its story and whatnot. That being a Front Mission.
Front Mission. Who owns it?
Square Enix. It's a mecha
Oh, okay.
turn-based.
I think I remember I heard that once. I think I probably made fun of it back in when someone was reacting to Nintendo Directs. I have to wonder though. Usually Nintendo Direct should be happening some point soon, right?
Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, I'm saying I'm interested. Seem interested in its story of Front Mission. And it seems to have an interesting world and whatnot, I would say. Although I feel like the Super Nations, as they call their factions, it's a bit reminded me of the leads of Heavy Gear, of it being like a multitude of nations united, basically. So
for some reason, I was thinking when you said League, I was thinking of League of Assassins.
Funny to say we literally play he'd Batman a while ago, and we just dealt with the League of Assassins there.
Yeah.
But
and then we remembered, and then someone was looking at Batman's face. But seriously, was Catwoman's chapter just an afterthought?
I guess it was, because
oh wait, hold on. I think if I recall, there's actually a place in in Arkham City where you can actually switch characters.
Yeah, once you beat the game, you can switch between Batman and Catwoman.
Oh, jeez, that sucks. Well, I mean, I have to say... I mean, it's just gonna be... I guess we'll just see, like... So, So anyway, Silver, how's your sex life?
Are we really gonna say this in a Bloodcast?
We're making a room
Let's be honest,
reference.
Let's be honest,
but like, why in a Bloodcast?
Let's be honest,
Because I feel like it.
Let's be honest, both Shimoda and Retro seem to have an idea of coming up with jokes by just saying something completely off the walls.
See, there's a reason. See, here's the thing. I make the joke because I want to be funny. Retro just makes the joke, and he's not funny. There's a difference.
Well, that would be an interesting thing if he literally types a comment saying, "Who the heck said I'm not funny?"
I'm only saying this because I don't know why I said it, but I just thought it would be fun as a funny joke. But it's not, It's how funny is the room again? Oh yeah, it's perfect, isn't it? Isn't it, Silver? It breaks the mind.
Yeah, how to truly break a man. Make him watch the room 10 times.
Did you watch it yet? Did you actually watch it 10 times?
No, but the time we watched it together was my second viewing.
I just basically
When did you watch it the first time again?
The first time I watched it was during lockdown, during
oh boy,
2020.
And that was the first time for my watching, and I was not scarred one bit. Strange, though, I have to say, I don't know why Retro was scarred.
Because he didn't like the explicit scenes.
But you can't forget the iconic moment when Tommy Wiseau comes over to a register and he goes like...
Can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi Johnny, I didn't recognize you. Seriously, that scene was just done so fast. They were like, it's like they fast forward.
Bye.
You're my favorite customer.
And someone who wasn't even part of the filming set just waved at the camera.
Oh yeah, the movie is just perfect. It's perfection itself. And as much as I would like to continue,
I'm so fed up with this world.
I had to say, but I need to close off my quote, Silver. You don't mind?
Go ahead.
Bullshit! I cannot believe it. I have to leave right now. It's bullshit. Oh, see you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna close off with a room quote incorrectly. Hi, my name is Shimon Ryan, and I inaccurately quote stuff. See ya. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See ya. Okay.
So, bye. So I guess it's just us then.
Well, I just told this oddball blood has stuff or something. Or do you have anything else you want to talk about? But just let
I don't think I have anything else.
Neither do I.
Okay, thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe.
Yeah. Greetings from the OCU.